the Bat. This ride I saw and I was like, yes! Basically what happens is that you go in and then they take you and they pull you back to the top of this ride and then they let you go and you just fly through this thing and you go through a loop and then you come out and you do like one of these around things and then you do another upside down loop, I believe, and then you go into another loop and then you go to the opposite end of the ride and then where they get you again and they pull you up again and then they release you and do the entire thing backwards. It's such a fun ride. That one was actually, I waited 30 to 45 minutes for that one. That was a little bit longer, the line was pretty big, but that's a fun ass ride. If you can, go on it, so fun. Thunder Run is a ride which goes through the mountain that you see when you first come into Canada's Wonderland. To be honest, it wasn't that great of a ride. It's really short, so like when you go around this thing twice, but basically strobe lights are in effect on this ride, so if you can't deal with strobe lights, don't go in there. And to be honest, the strobe lights aren't that bad. It's like below you, these strobe lights, so yeah, but it goes into the mountain and it goes completely dark. I don't know, it's cool when it goes completely dark, but other than that, it's nothing special. It goes really fast, and I had my hands up, and in the dark, like there's like this one turn, I had my hands up, and I didn't know the turn was gonna happen, and it just kind of flung me like this, and I thought I was gonna fall off for a second. It was pretty cool. I wouldn't say you have to go on this, but if you have time, check it out. And the line for it was 15 to 20 minutes. Shockwave is a ride, I was actually really nervous to do this one. Again, if just Google a picture of it or like YouTube it, it's like one of the craziest rides because first of all, this thing goes like it spins you around and in different directions, but you're already in a seat that turns with gravity and it just flings you everywhere. And I was on an end seat, and if you've been on this ride, you know what I'm talking about. And if you've been on the end seat, you know what I'm talking about. Wow, there was times I was I had like white knuckles because I was gripping so hard because I had fear that I was like gonna get ripped off of this thing. Like it was intense. It's such a fun ride. It's not for everyone because I already know there's a lot of people who would be afraid to go on this, but wow. Like this was one of the rides I was extremely nervous to go on, and it was so fun. The line was about 20 minutes, but Jesus, was it ever worth it. Like, and there's this one part where the ride stops, and then it's gonna go around the other way, but as it does this, it tilts on one side, and I was on the end, and I was in the sky, so my entire body was down like this. I'm like, this is so uncomfortable. I just really want the ride to continue, please, thank you. So Shockwave, awesome ride. If you can, go on it. So that's it for the rides. The other thing I want to talk about is, I don't know if they're doing this all week or all month or something, but when I went, at 10 o'clock at night, they did a video celebrating the 30th birthday of Canada's Wonderland on the big mountain that you see when you come in, and if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. They basically do this whole like video on that incorporates the lights on the trees beside you and the big water fountain. I was more focused on the mosquitoes attacking me than I was on the video. But from what I saw, it was pretty cool. They played that song, like, I like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly at the start, and that's kind of boring. But then they they had like a dragon on the mountain blowing lava and stuff. And I don't know, it was alright, it was pretty cool. Celebrating 30th birthday, that was cool. There were some cool visuals, and they incorporated like the actual mountain. Like they made the inside of the mountain look like it was like an engine and stuff. I don't know, it was pretty cool. But yeah, that's my review of Canada's Wonderland from the roller coasters I went on. So if you get a chance to go to Canada's Wonderland, I highly recommend it because I had a blast, and you're gonna have a blast regardless because it's Canada's Wonderland, obviously. But it was really fun. I really want to go again. I really want to go on Behemoth again. Front row, hands up the entire time. I want to go on some of the other rides again. Really, really fun. Great way to spend the day. But that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I helped you somehow. And I'll see you all later. Don't forget to check out the description box for links to my Facebook, Twitter, and my main channel. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye.